right, so I'm excited to be here this morning. We're actually going to film Lisa's success story. And Lisa, why don't you tell us a little bit about why you came to our office? What was going on with your health, and what was
okay, so it has been 1 year that I've started coming to you, and I started coming because I had run the gamut of doctors of what was wrong with me. I had migraines, I was dizzy, fatigued, I couldn't work anymore, I couldn't drive. And through all of the doctors I went to, they kept running all the tests, and everything was normal and normal and normal and normal and normal and normal. So then I started looking online because my only problem ever was my thyroid.
Yep.
So I started looking online for somebody who specializes in thyroids, and I came up with your website, and then I was reading everything and saw people's testimonials like this one, and I thought, boy, those symptoms sounds very similar.
Yeah.
So I started coming to see you and found out that I had all kinds of problems. I had the thyroid problem, I have the adrenal problem, and the leaky gut, and food sensitivities, and things that all the doctors never looked at.
Yeah, things that they don't just put together. Right?
Never, never. So then started coming here, and then I got all of your attention, all one-on-one attention, and started changing my whole life.
Yeah.
And things have changed dramatically from 1 year ago.
Drastic.
Drastic, major things.
Tell us a little bit about those. Tell us about,
I mean,
I remember when you first came in. You didn't actually even drive yourself. You had your mom
I had to have
drive.
my mom drive in, and then I had the brain fog, and I could barely remember what we were even talking about. It was hard to focus talking to you. And it was horrible. My day-to-day thing, I couldn't get up, I couldn't get out of bed, I wasn't going to work anymore, and I could not function. Day-to-day things, I could not function. And then started working with you, and those things completely changed around.
How long did it take for us to actually start making some headway and some progress? Because a lot of people often wonder, well, how long? One of the number one questions I always get is, well, how long till I start feeling better? And although every case is different, when did you start noticing that, hey, we were moving in the right direction and things were actually
I mean, for me it took a little bit longer because I was so severe. So as soon as we pinpointed what the problems were, changed my diet, and started getting me on the right track, it took several weeks. But I went back to work. I was able to get back to work within, a couple weeks down the road. And then it was a slow progression. By summer, I was back going for bike rides and doing normal things. And by the fall, then I was much better. And now just took my son to the Bulls game over the weekend, and we had a great time at the Bulls game. Awesome. The Bulls won. I wouldn't have been able to do that. I was not functioning with my son and doing normal things. It was a slow progression for me. And but it was worth every hour, every time, everything. And I'm still learning. I'm still coming to you, and we're still dealing with some thyroid issues and other things. But I still am learning so much over time. Things I would have never thought. What I was eating, what I was doing was affecting everything that I was doing.
That's what's so exciting. When we look back, a year ago from where you were then to where you are today, it's exciting. It actually gives me
I know. I can't tell people enough how wonderful it is that I can come to a place and have a doctor's attention, and I can ask questions, and I could call, and I can ask anything, and then you'll tell me what to do because you look at me as an individual person, which most doctors don't do. They're in and out of the room and they give you more drugs, and now I don't take nothing.
You're drug-free.
I'm drug-free. I don't take an aspirin. I have no more migraines. I don't have to take all of those things. I sleep good at night, and I'm back to feeling like I'm 20, not quite, but I feel good again, and I can do things, and really they're simple things. They're simple things, and it's great. It's wonderful.
What's so exciting is that, when I hear that, like I said, it's exciting for us, but, we know that the bigger part of the picture is that this is all about, a lot of times, we all have to have a big why, right? And everybody has a why in terms of what motivates them towards better health. And a lot of times, I think it's just finding out what that why is, which is the driving force for us to get well. And family is just so important. And obviously now you have time to be with your family again.
Definitely.
So,
yeah. All the other things, it took me years of other doctors, and nobody really pinpointed the things like you did. I have to thank you very much for that.
Absolutely.
And I'm on the right path now.
Yeah.
No looking back.
No looking back.
No looking back.
That's right. That's right. Well, hey, I want to thank you for doing this. This was just a great time for us to sit down and obviously hear about your progress and some of the changes that you made. And we want to thank you for doing this obviously, this testimonial.
Definitely.
And obviously all of you, the kind words that you spoke about our practice.
Yes, definitely call the doctor. He'll take care of you, right?
Thanks so much,
Okay,
Lisa.
thanks.